us from Zurich is Cornelia Meyer. She's the CEO of Meyer Resource and specializes in gas and oil markets. Ms. Meyer, always good to have you with us on Aljazeera. So indications that Russia, a major oil producer, along with a number of other non-OPEC countries, that they will cut production. Why might they be taking that step now, do you think?
Well, because you've had, for the first time since 2008, OPEC agreeing on a production cut to get production on about 1.2 million barrels to get it down to 32.5 million barrels a day. And so really what is needed in order to have a real impact on the market is some contribution by non-OPEC markets. And Russia has already committed to cutting 300,000 barrels a day. They've already committed that in November. And now it's just getting the rest of the 300,000 because non-OPEC said 600,000 to agree amongst many other countries.
And
for Russia, 300,000 is very little because they produce about 12 million barrels a day. And if the oil price goes up, that's very easily made up by a higher oil price.
Do you expect other non-OPEC members, along with Russia, to agree to cutting production?
Absolutely. They had a pre-meeting, informal pre-meeting, and Mr. Sangane, the Iranian oil minister, a long OPEC hand, an old OPEC hand, came out of the pre-meeting and said, I've never seen in my 20 years of dealing with OPEC so much agreement. So I would expect Mexico to come up with something like 150,000. And then, you have Oman, you have Brunei, who's already said they would cut some. Then it's not that much. You have amongst about 6-7 countries, you have other 150,000. That should be possible.
And what do you think countries will comply? Because there are those who say OPEC's own record of compliance with quotas is weak, that Russia has a poor record of fulfilling any promises to cooperate.
Well, I think certainly for the next few months they will comply because let's not forget it's the winter which makes it not so hot in Saudi Arabia. So they cut about 500,000 barrels a day. That's about the production that they would need for more air conditioning in summer. So that's easy. Russia, it's winter. A few wells will freeze in, so that's easy too. Some other countries have natural declines like Mexico and Azerbaijan. So yes, I fully expect they will comply, and also I think the result of a compliance in the oil price. You saw how much it came up since the OPEC deal was agreed in the 30th of November. Will basically give them enough money in their coffers so that net it will weigh itself out and will actually be favourable to most of the countries.
All right, Cornelia Meyer, CEO of Meyer Resource, joining us from Zurich there. Thank you as always for your time. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you.